We are back live at the Iowa State Fair, and you know, one of the things people do on a regular basis when it comes to the fair is they think about getting some windows, and when you're getting windows, you head to the Varied Industries building, and that's what we're going to do right now. Matt Wenninger is here from Zen Windows, and Matt, we have a whole new way of buying windows, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right, now tell everybody a little bit about your product and how you got into getting windows like this.
Years ago, I used to be in the industry. I've done in-home sales before. I never really liked the process. It's a long process many times. There's fake discounts. A lot of times there are gimmicks and things like that. And I always wanted to be able to offer a straightforward process. So got into Zen Windows in 2016. Everything is straightforward. Everything is easy. It's relaxed. There's no salespeople. Everything is completely done online.
All right, now we're going to have to take a step back here. Very simple. Everything is done online. No salespeople. How in the world does this all work? How does this process happen?
Well, let me ask you this. So tonight when you get off of work, long day, would you rather spend hours in your home with a window sales guy going through a pitch, or would you rather go online, put in a little bit of basic information, spend 5 to 10 minutes on the phone with me talking about your project, your goals, what you're looking for, and then receive a quote via email, a firm quote, within 24 hours?
You could really do that.
We can absolutely do that. And the reality is people are busier nowadays than ever before. It used to be when you would shop for things, you would pack your whole crew, you'd get in the car, you'd drive to the store, you'd look around for everything and you'd find it or you wouldn't, and then you'd buy it or you wouldn't, depending on the cost. So, I mean, the reality is people are busy. Everybody's lives are fast. Time is more precious nowadays. So we all use websites like Amazon to make our lives more efficient. And we decided, why at Zen Windows does it have to be this long, drawn-out process to get a quote? Why not apply that exact same process to our industry?
And what have you learned from starting to do it like this? Are people gravitating toward your methodology?
Absolutely. Zen Windows has roughly 34 locations right now across the country. It's growing every single year. Right now we're the 9th largest window-specific company in the entire United States. And every single year we grow and grow and grow, and more people are gravitating towards the relaxed experience because they want to be able to shop online. They want to do it on their own time. They don't want to spend hours and hours with someone in their home, a complete stranger. They want to do their own research and make their own decision.
All right, so what does somebody really have to do if they are really considering doing something like this? You can visit with him here at the Iowa State Fair. He is in the Varied Industries building, and again, he is the wall of his booth here is facing the grandstands, just to give you an idea there. So when you walk in the main entrance of the Varied Industries building, you hang a right, he's just a couple of booths down. But what process do you have to go through, and how intense is it to get a quote together or get the numbers that you need together?
For us, it's completely different. If you back up and go to what the traditional experience is, most people do a little bit of research online. They find a couple companies that they want to get a quote from, and they schedule appointments. They meet with a sales guy, and the non-Zen process is, typically 1 to 4 hours. The salesperson is doing everything they can to typically convince you to buy that day. There's usually some type of a gimmick or a discount or something like that to try to get you to buy on the spot because they know that they have a better chance of closing the deal then. But the reality is the deals are not real, the discounts are not real. The reality is they're only offering you the price that they could offer at any time. So we want to offer a completely relaxed experience. We don't want to intrude on people's time. So what people do is go online. Typically it's through a simple internet search, or they're referred to us from a happy customer. They enter some basic information about their project. We schedule a time for usually a 5 to 10 minute phone conversation where I ask specific questions about their project, like what color they want, what style they're looking for, do they want grids, what type of glass are they looking for, what do they want done with their trim. And from there we send a quote to them via email, typically within 24 hours. If they decide that we're the right fit for them, we schedule a time for our installation manager to come to their home. He gets measurements just to make sure that the new windows fit perfectly. It does not affect their price. There's no hidden fees. The price that we agreed upon is the price that they pay once the work is finished. There's no down payment ever. Typically it's 4 to 8 weeks or so from the time everything is ordered till everything is said and done, they're installed. And like I said, there's never a down payment. Everything is paid once the work is done and they're completely happy with everything.
So how much measuring do people have to do in order to get a quote? You have to have an idea as to how big the windows are. You said you're going to give them a quote within 24 hours. So, and how can you determine exactly what they need? Everything online, by the way.
Correct. So what we have people do is send us pictures. After they put in their quote request and we have our conversation, they email us or text us pictures of their project. I can look at those pictures and use frames of reference to see what the size range of the windows are. And the reality is pricing of windows isn't terribly complicated.
Really? You can determine that all from pictures and some phone conversations?
That's correct.
Wow. And when you get done, you're saving a little bit of money here from what you said, because you said you don't have any salespeople that are at your house for up to 4 hours at a time, as people are accustomed to. Big savings here when it comes to windows then?
Yeah, savings a lot of times are a third less than the competition. I mean, we don't have showrooms, we don't have sales staff, we don't have commissions to pay. All of those things find their way into the cost of the project. So we're able to offer a window or a door that most companies will have to charge significantly more for a lot less, because we don't have all of those other things to build into the price.
This really is a whole new way of buying windows, isn't it?
It's completely different.
And if somebody may have said, you know, windows are just out of the question, I just simply can't afford windows out of my price range, I'll just wait till I move and I get some new windows when I get a new house, this might be an option.
Absolutely.
All right, now what about the styles of windows that you mentioned? Because this sounds like this is pretty basic. It would have to be just real basic white windows and stick them in your house, but you are shaking your head no, saying no, I can do more things than you could imagine.
Basically, if you can dream it, we can do it. We have multiple different products, multiple different materials, because everybody's got a different preference.
Let's take a look at some of your windows that you have here on display here. You can show them off for us a little bit. What do we have in front of us right here?
This is a vinyl double hung with a wood grain interior. It's very, very easy to clean. It tilts in like this. Everything that we have is energy efficient. It's Energy Star qualified. You have casement windows in a vinyl that crank out. You also have.
Okay, take a look here. So, and again, this is some quality here too. This is some really cool things here, and this will pop up here, and you can crank these out. And again, what about colors in casement like this?
There's multiple different colors in the vinyl and also in fiberglass. In vinyl, there's roughly 15 or so different color options. There's faux wood interiors that you can put to make it look like wood. In a fiberglass window, there's roughly 2,500 colors available. If it's in the Sherwin-Williams color palette, we can do it. There's also a real wood interior on a fiberglass window.
Yeah, let's take a look at this one here, because this is really something else. This is very impressive, a Zen window at its finest.
So it's a full fiberglass window. Rather than having it be wood all on the interior, there's a very, very thin layer of wood applied to the interior. So you have all of the...
Here, can we open that up and show everybody what we're talking about?
Absolutely.
Okay, so he's going to open this up here. And Chris, take a shot down here. And you can see the point out the wood.
This little spot right here is the wood. And all of that, prior to installation, is stained or painted, whatever color the customer wants.
That is awesome. And so if you are looking for real wood windows with the durability and the ease of fiberglass, this is a 1-2 punch.
Absolutely. Yeah, because there's a lot of homes that are older. People don't want to switch to a vinyl window, even though vinyl is probably one of the more popular materials out there, and almost everybody does that. Some people want that real wood. Some people want the feel. Some people want to maintain that architectural integrity of their home, so they go with something like that.
That is really cool. Again, a whole new way of buying windows. You do everything online, and then when it's time to get all the basic and the nitty-gritty details done, you mentioned you send somebody out there to make sure all the measurements are exactly what you think they are before the windows are made, right?
That is correct.
All right. This is pretty cool. This is, again, a new way of thinking about getting windows. And if nothing else, folks, if you come out here, what you want to do, I'm going to grab one of your business cards. You want to get a business card from Matt. Now take a look at this. First of all, it's plastic, so if you leave it in your pocket, it'd be no big deal. But look at this. It has a window in it. It has a window in the business card. How cool is that? You might run out of these, because I'm taking this one with me, okay?
We brought a bunch of them.
So Zen Windows, folks, Varied Industries building. If you walk through the main door, you hang a right, there's a couple of booths down. You want to come visit with this guy and have him explain to you how simple it is and how you can do everything online and get your windows taken care of at a great price, right?
Absolutely. And if you're looking to contact us and you can't make it out to the fair, there's really 3 ways you can contact us. You can go to our website, www.zenwindowsdesmoines.com, and fill out a quote request form. You can go to our email. That's Alex. It's spelled ALIX at zenwindows.com. Or you can call us at 515-207-8789.
All right, wonderful. So again, come on out here. If you're looking for windows, this is a whole new way of looking into getting windows in your home at a great price. We will be back in just a bit. This is Iowa Live, live at the Iowa State Fair.